I have a story like every one of you do, but the similarities is that everyone told me whenever I was starting something, an initiative or something, they never believed I would make it, and I always did. The first thing that I did was I started a company 16 years ago, and I said I was going to teach people how to become a team through cooking, and nobody believed me. They were right. In the first 2 years, I had meetings that people would look at me absently, trying to understand what I was talking about. But as a result, it's been 16 years, and I've been working with over 600 different companies up until now. And that has been a very good story of my life, a very good success of my life. But like about 8 years ago, something happened. A down happened in my life. As all of you, I had my ups and downs, but they never looked at downs they never looked like downs to me. Now, at this age, can you guess how old I am? Of course you can't. 25, yes, that's it. Thank you. I'm 45 now. Unfortunately, I have to admit this fact. I feel like I'm 20. At this age, I understand that they were downs. I never did up until now. But now I understand that it's the downs that bring you up. Although they might not look like they're downs to you at the time that they're happening, never take anything as a down. Because just as you do, there is a very nice saying in Turkish, I have to say this in Turkish, her şerde bir hayır vardır. Whatever is happening that looks like bad, always take a deep breath and say, well, her şerde bir hayır vardır. Let's see what's going to happen now. Because life always brings you very nice surprises at the times you don't expect them. But this was my surprise. This is me, like about 8 years ago. I had my successful training company. I had my successful cooking company, the first cooking school in Turkey. I opened up the first boutique kind of pastry shop. There were just a few. There were just a very small few, 2, 3 nice boutique pastry shops, and I was one of them. And what else did I have then? I was doing very nice parties, and I was doing Grew Up With Me. Life was good, but one morning I woke up, my ears were elephant's ears. Literally speaking, my ears were like the size of my hand. My lips were like Bülent Ersoy's. And you wake up like this, you don't know what's happening. And evidently, it turned out that I was having an allergy. An allergy of what? No one could know. They couldn't find it out. This is my armpit, this part of my body. I was having this large allergies, the size of this, like the size of a small plate, all over my body. I was dying, literally. They took me to the hospital. I had to stay in the hospital for about 15 days. Not very popular for allergic people. I mean, you don't stay in the hospital that you have allergies. So they gave me cortisone. I gained over about 10, 15 kilos. My face turned out like this, a round face, and my life was upside down. Because I couldn't even eat. I had my company, I had my people working in my company for me, feeding me up with a spoon. And I'm a very strong woman. Then I realized that there comes a point in your life that although you want to, you can't do anything. So you should always, always do the things that you want to do. At the right time, whenever you want to. You could die the next day. I never thought it could happen to me. I never thought it could happen to me because impossible doesn't exist in my life. I don't believe in the impossible. It's always possible. If I can think of it, I can do it. If not me, I can do it together with some people. But if I can think of it, I can do it. It was over, thank God. Nobody could find out what it was, but I believe it was because I was, at that time of my life, I was doing a thing that I didn't like. That thing that I didn't like was that I was divorced. It could be fortunate or unfortunate for whomever. It doesn't matter. But The thing was, I was partners with my husband in business, so when he left, I felt that I had to be as or more successful than I was. And I took over the things that I didn't like accounting, like personnel management. It's not me. I was never a person of that kind. I'm always nice in speeches like this, talking to people, inspiring, blah, blah, blah, blah. But taking care of finances and everything, that was way over. And I had, if you had realized, I had 4 different business lines to be taken care of, and I had 15 people working in my company. I don't like that kind of thing. I'm not that kind of a person. So I was sick because it wasn't me. I had lost my complete integrity. So I thought I should simplify my life. I think to go up in life, the first principle is to keep it simple. This also means that if you can keep it simple, it means that you have practiced enough. Anything that looks, I do TV programs and everything. Maybe some of you know me. That's not very important, but if you watch a TV program, for example, or if you watch a sports person, for example, or if you watch a doctor doing an operation, if it looks too simple for you, it means that he has spent more than enough time on that. That's why it's simple for him. He has spent the necessary enough exercise time on that. That's why it's simple. So keeping it simple means, okay, narrow it down a little bit, but also practice enough. So I had 2 miracles in my life. If you know how to look, life gives you miracles. If you know how to look, where to look, and if you're open in your mind to understand what life is trying to tell you, you get the miracles. I had the chance of meeting Jack Welch. In a conference, he was a speaker, and I was sitting in the front like this. Because I had paid a lot of money, I would come early in the morning and pick the best place. When he had finished his speech, he came up to me, which was quite unexpected. He came up to me and said, "You know what? You made my day." How? Because you smile so well. When you smile, everything shines. And when you smile, I get a lot of energy. And I did my speech just flawlessly, just because of your smile. Don't lose it, he said. Everyone, all the time in my life, told me this. But it was a very nice surprise that he took the initiative and came up to me and said this, which is very out of the blue. This was one. The second one, and this made me realize who I was. I'm here to give people energy, nice things, make them feel good, make them believe, and stuff. So the scene is my place to be, either in teaching or on TV or whatever. I should always be with people, in front of people. The second was, one day I was giving a speech at the İTÜ University, Istanbul Technical University, to the students. It was a wonderful speech. Anyway, at the end, one of the students came up to me and said, it was about 700 people or something. We were singing together, dancing together, greatest fun. One of the students said, "I don't have a question for you, but I order you something. You know too much, you're too good, you should have a child. You should give this world a child." I don't have a child. I have a dog. Well, he learns a little slow, but. So I thought, who are you? I am a good energy giver. I'm a positive person. I make people feel good. And second, I teach well. I really do. I'm an English teacher, by the way. I graduated from the Bosphorus University English teaching department. I am a teacher. So what I do now in my life, those ups, downs, brought me up slowly. It didn't happen in one day. But now I teach at the İzmir Economics University. I'm a pastry chef, basically. I studied at Paris, the Cordon Bleu. I am a pastry teacher at the university now. And also I smile. Every time I find the chance to, I do. So life is simple, but sometimes you do not see what you should. If you look at the sequence, can you tell me the numbers that should follow? It is crosses 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then it should go like 7, 8, 2, because it follows like 23, 24, 25, 26. So it's always simpler than you think. Don't make life complicated. It is here to make you succeed. Life always supports you. But just be patient, calm, and try to understand. Be open to understand. Don't just stay negative. When something goes bad, life is definitely trying to teach you something new. And unless you learn it, it keeps on doing that. So, always have integrity. Integrity means that what you say, do, feel, and think should be the same. Don't say, I want to quit smoking. You can't, unless you have those four coinciding. And always, always have integrity. Keep calm and have integrity. Everything's going to be all right. And have impeccability. You can be small, you can be new, but do the best you can. Give it your best try, and always take responsibility. It's always on your lap. Your friends, your family, they might try to help you. Life will always help you, but it's always you who's going to do it. Don't expect it from anybody else. It's you going down, and it will be you going up. So I'm coming to the end. I have a YouTube channel now, and I have my partner here with me, Ersan. We joined forces together, and our channel was it all started off like this. I was so upset with a lady. She said that your kitchen looks very ugly. If you look at our first videos, it really does. It really does. But now, our kitchen looks like this, all with our own initiative and our own financing. And we do videos like this.
Merhaba, ben Şef Semen Öner. Şimdi size son zamanların en popüler bisküvisi Oreo'nun tarifini vereceğim. Ama dev bir Oreo'nun. Tatam! Nasıl ama?
This is what we look like now, and we are YouTube's chosen partner, we are Google's chosen partner, and it took me 2 years. I lost many people on the way. I lost another partner on the way. The last slide, what I want to say, the race is very long. You could win some small games, but the race is very long. Never lose your faith in yourself. If you want it, you can do it. But just make sure if you really want to do it. Life is full of rounds, as I said. Choose a very good team. A team that likes what they're doing. And the winner is always the one who is happy. It doesn't matter. The numbers don't matter. If you're happy, you're the winner. That's it. And be aware of what you want. It may become the reality. You might have to work harder. You might have to travel a lot for what you want to do. Be always aware of what you want. And things can only get better. In my old, very bad days of my life, I would always say, bu da geçecek. Things can only get better. And be yourself, no matter what they say. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And miracles do happen in life. Just believe in yourself and believe that life is supporting you. Thank you very much. Thank you.